I find it hard to get into fighting games. This may sound strange coming from somebody who doesn't shut up about them, but I'm generally not very good at games overall, and I'm way too slow and old for how demanding fighting games are. I got into Tekken because I thought it looked cool, and because it was in a game genre I wanted to try out. Fighting games were this mysterious thing other gamers respected, and I had only briefly encountered through playing Bloody Roar on the PS2. Now, Bloody Roar is a 3D game, and Tekken is the most popular 3D fighter, so it seemed like a natural fit, as I was initially turned off from most 2D fighters due to their abundance of crazy fireballs and characters jumping around the screen, and as I say, I'm too old to be dealing with that. So I saw Tekken and saw how comparatively grounded the game looked, and how the moves looked defined and calculated, and how the 3D movement looked like it added an element of freedom to the gameplay. And as I was learning the game, I fell in love with all of these things. But mostly, I love a challenge, and Tekken is by far the hardest game I've ever had to learn, and nobody ever really stops learning it. I thought that Tekken was simpler than other fighters, but oh boy was I wrong. The 3D aspect adds freedom and expression, but now you're playing 4D chess, baby, and you better get good quick, because it's fucking hard. The characters don't spam move into move constantly like in 2D games, but they've each got about 1 million of them with 1,000 different properties, so you better get to learning, and that goes for your character as well as every other one in the game. Tekken is punishingly difficult to get into. It takes time and commitment and passion, because if you get caught unawares, it'll make you feel like you're shit at the game, no matter what level you're at. And because of this, some people think that we play it out of some masochistic relationship with the game, or that we can't let it go because we're afraid to lose all the time that we put in. But, at least for me, that's just not the case. I said something on Twitter recently to the effect of distance makes the heart grow fonder, that when you're hitting the wall and can only see the negatives, spending a little time away from the game only makes you want to come back. Now, I joke that this is the game holding us hostage, but in reality, it just makes me realise that sometimes we focus too much on the negatives, on the little niggles that we hate here and there, until they're all we can see. But once you take a step back, you feel once again what originally drew you to the game, how it offers something like no other. Its uniqueness and difficulty are the root of its unique flaws, yes, but they're also the reason that the experience is so uniquely enjoyable. Why the sense of satisfaction that it gives is so tangible, and why it fills you with determination and drive. It's okay to not be completely happy with Tekken all the time. We need to recognise what we don't like about it so that we can help improve the game in future. But all I want to say is that you don't need to completely give up hope. The game can still be enjoyable and rewarding for anyone, and that's the most important thing it can be. Even if it means taking some time off, or changing up your character or playstyle a bit to embrace the variety. Even if it means changing your mindset about the game, if you need to try to focus not so much on winning or being the best, and instead just allow yourself to enjoy playing the game, win or lose, then I'd say you absolutely should do it. Because that's why we all do this in the first place, and it's all that really matters in the end. Get upset with the stupid bullshit it throws at you. Even get upset with yourself sometimes for not being better. It's only natural and it's part of everything. But remember that you never have to let it take over, and you'll always be able to enjoy the game no matter what. Even if you're old and tired and shit like me. Tekken's always something you can love. Thanks for watching this video. It was originally going to be something very different, but it ended up this weird love letter for Tekken, so it felt wrong to turn it into something else. I was originally going to explain why Tekken is so hard to get into and compare it to other games I've been playing recently, but I'll make that video in the future. For now, let's just take a second to really appreciate what we love about the game and have a nice warm moment. Ah, isn't that nice? Alright, now piss off. I've other much better videos on the channel for you to go and watch, and subscribe if you want more in the future. Tweet me about your first date with Tekken, and follow me on Twitch if you want to see me play some games. Links are in the description. Thanks again, and I'll see you later, friends. Have a lovely day.